chocolate marshmallow. It might look like a bit off the track compared to the main content on my channel, but it's actually not, because I'm going to use it a bit differently. Obviously you can use marshmallow as a marshmallow, so you just can enjoy it on its own. It's much better experience compared to the one from the grocery, and you just need to make it to understand the difference. It's like a freshly baked bread compared to the stale one. But my main interest in marshmallow is for the decoration and for the insert. I've never tried it as an insert, so I'm very curious to try how it works, especially considering frozen and defrosting. I have simplified the recipe, so it's very easy to make it at home. Let's go through ingredients first. Water, honey and sugar. This is my first part of ingredients, and I'm going to bring it just to the boil. You don't need to measure specific temperature. Second group of ingredients is honey and gelatin mass. The gelatin mass is a combination of cold water and gelatin powder. And the third one is the chocolate. As for the honey, you can use basically any honey. I've chosen the one that has mild or very light flavor. You can also substitute that with the invert sugar if you would like to skip honey at all. As for the chocolate, I'm going to use 72%, but you can go as high as up to 85%. I wouldn't recommend going with a less percentage of dark chocolate because it will just increase sweetness of the marshmallow. I prefer it where it's not overly sweet, but you can definitely experiment with the different types of dark chocolate. And you will need a cake frame or any large tin that you can find, and line it with a baking paper and spray it lightly with the oil. In this case, it would be just easier to remove marshmallow from the tin. You will also need a second baking paper sprayed with oil just to cover it up, and then you will set it overnight or at least 12 hours. That's an ideal time that your marshmallow will set properly. Now the method, and it's super easy. Small saucepan, start with water, honey, then add sugar and just bring it to the boil. While I'll be waiting for my mixture to boil, I will just put my gelatin mass and honey in a stand mixer with a whisk, and will start to slowly whisk it. Once this mixture starts to boil, I will just pour slowly into the stand mixer and whisk it on the maximum speed until it's cooled down to approximately 45 degrees. And that would be the same temperature that you will need to bring your chocolate. You will need to melt chocolate and keep it approximately at same temperature, so it's 45 degrees Celsius for chocolate and 45 degrees Celsius for the marshmallow. I prefer just to slowly pour the chocolate into the marshmallow while still whisking on a low speed, and then I will finish mixing with a spatula.